Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Brendan's Spirit. Welcome.
Hi, thank you. Great to be here.
I'm glad you're here too. Brendan, where are you calling from?
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Brendan, there's something about a woman. She's sitting there playing a piano. And she might have played piano. There might have been church hymns at some times while she's playing the piano. Does this make sense?
Yeah, maybe my grandmother, Mildred.
Yeah, and she's on the other side.
Yeah.
And I see a child sitting next to her as she would sing to them or even play with them, and they would try to play along with her. Was that you, Brendan?
That was my dad. He just passed. My dad just passed, so that would have been her teaching him.
Okay, because she was overseeing this child. So your dad is there and your grandmother.
Yes, they're together.
Yeah, they would sing together. And that's what they're doing right now. Just FYI, because that's like her bliss, that's their heaven. And
yeah.
I don't know if you know that song, You Are My Sunshine.
Yeah.
There's some sort of connection with all that and you, because you're considered the sunshine too.
I do. I'm Sunshine State.
I hear that, I don't know if it was you or somebody else in the family about a breakup or a separation, or there's one that's pending, and there was about a relocation with it.
Yeah, there is. That's exactly where I'm at right at this moment. I had a breakup and now I'm thinking about relocating.
Yes. More urban?
More like investment property.
Oh, well, interesting. We're talking about that because they did mention something to me about that. But anyway, they implied to me, it feels like you're starting over and trying to build back up. And it's just like, I feel like you got to start all over again.
Absolutely. I'm totally in that spot. I got laid off a couple of weeks ago and been like just a setback.
It's not a setback because, with every ending, there's a new beginning.
Love that.
And they want to remind you that because of this bigger separation and this split, they weren't part of your bigger plan.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, I want you to think about this. So when you said investment, I don't know if you're renting or you're looking to do more rental properties yourself.
Exactly.
And to bring in that passive income, you wouldn't have had time doing it with the people you're working with.
That's true.
And now when you give yourself and your time to this, it's going to expand faster.
That's really true.
Now, the other thing, too, is that you were working for an employer. Are you looking to get more employment again?
Yes.
And I understand that when this new employer comes into play, that you will be traveling a lot. And I don't know if you traveled previously, but there was some even overseas travel. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and you'll be doing it again. And I feel a very strong heart connection to overseas and possibly you landing there at some point. Have you felt that?
I have, totally.
Like your heart feels called over there.
Yeah, I'm not entirely exactly sure. I need to kind of sniff it out and go around and check places, but yeah.
But listen to me, the new employer or whatever connections, contract work or whatever it is.
Contract.
Right. It will send you over there and you'll find it when you are sent there. And I feel like it's associated to work.
Nice.
But sooner or later, you're going to be totally independent. And that's all about the investment and expanding all of that with real estate because that's your goal.
Yes, totally.
Okay. So don't get hung up on what just happened here.
The small stuff.
The small stuff because you're okay. You've got a landing net. You're fine.
You're absolutely right. You're just so nailing it. Thank you so much, Lily. This is fantastic.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing the time with me.
Any lady action, like kind of relationships? Overseas. Okay.
You'll find your family.
Okay, cool. I love that.
So that's why you got to listen to your heart always.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your time with me. And if you'd like to call into the show like Brendan, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com where you can find more about my services and upcoming events to support the show. And you can tune into your spirit each and every day by subscribing to the podcast on your favorite forum. And I would also love to hear from you over our Facebook Radio Medium Laura Lee group.